win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteers offense will start this game off with the football. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's King. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Volunteers are rolling down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bears the pressure.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Volunteers will have it. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Morris. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
So here is the Tennessee offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
The run from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Creates a little room. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Vols line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's King. Pressure coming, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Volunteers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the tight end. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Vols come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Reads it, fires complete, and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Second down coming up.
To the air, it's King. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's King. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And this one is perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over Michigan State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to buy time. Gets it to the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. It's Kane. Got the back over the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, better look out! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. At the 45 on his way. Did the work himself. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snag The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's King. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be...
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Finds his man. It's Barber. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Pineda. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Now on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the route is on.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Ohio State 38, Tennessee 13.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity. intensity when he gets the ball in his hands. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Oh, he got loose. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There are bitter disappointments in life, and this would be one of them. If you have to try a field goal after getting the ball in this field position, third and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game that you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah.
There he goes. These little gains. To add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun. The down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking downfield, it's King. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The Volunteers are marching down the field. They go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Pineda. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Still on his feet. Crosses the 40. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Hey, we saw this QB in the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not one guy going to get him on the ground. Nice job on the defense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Vols are on the move. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run play action. He's got it still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th. Stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Toss sweep to the left. Finds some fresh air. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on down the left side. The 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They pushed the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start the drive. Read option left. Looking for more room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start this drive firing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. To the air on 1st down. He makes the grab. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right on the money. Turns it on at midfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Volunteers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off to stop the threat.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.